once I put the shoe on, though, that was when I was like, it's over. Like, I gotta be in these. You know, this 39 is their best work in my opinion. As long as I've been with the brand, it's their best work. So, a super comfortable shoe. I loved wearing it. You know, that was one of those shoes where I kind of just put it on and you know, took a couple steps and was like, all right, yeah, this is a great shoe, and it felt super comfortable on the court. And you know, I can't wait to wear it all next year. I felt like I was like floating. You know, obviously I'm a big guy. I play with a lot of force. I cut a lot. You know, I jump. But those shoes, you know, I don't feel limited at all. You know, I feel like I can make any movement, any cut. I can put however much force I need to into the shoe and it'll hold up. It just performed really well. I think I noticed it right away. You know, sometimes a shoe feels stiff or a shoe feels, you know, too narrow and stuff like that. But I think there was just a sense of, I think, freedom when I was in the 39 where, you know, I felt like I could move and do anything.
We got a lot to look forward to coming in the future, but I think the team's got something here for you to see that you haven't seen yet. So we got a few options. This year's P's coming up.
Yeah, I know what these are. These P55.
That's the first time we've seen them, right?
Yeah, these are awesome.
You got these here too for you too.
Yeah, I told him when I first put the 39s, I said, like, I think this is your best work. I think this is the brand's best work right here since I've been with Jordan. And to have all these P's, like, next year is gonna be like, my drip's gonna be crazy next year. So my shoe game's gonna be on fire, for sure. These are Stay Cool Aloe Vera. Stay Cool. And Grade 5s was like one of the like pillar J's growing up. So these are the P5, Grade 5 PEs right here. Crazy, bro. It's fire. My logo on the back of a Jordan.
You know, we're trying to be one of the household names, you know, of the East and of the league. So, you know, we're all excited. I know I'm excited. You know, I think this year was like, I think eventually, when it's all said and done, I'll look back to my second year last year and kind of look at it as like, you know, that was the start. You know, that was kind of the start of, you know, something special. So last year was great, but I'm looking just to build on it. You know, well, we didn't win the series, so obviously I would have loved to win the series, but I think, you know, that whole series I progressed and I learned every game. And so the first two we lost, and, you know, everyone thought, you know, we weren't ready, and, you know, Cleveland was talking a bunch of smack saying we was kids and, you know, stuff. So being able to respond the way we did in games 3 and 4, I think game 3, you know, I had 31 in 3 quarters going out there and I was just hooping. I was hitting everything. I was jumpers, fadeaways, getting to the rim. Game 6 too. You know, game 5 I had 39, but we lost. That was probably the best performance, even though it was a loss. But I think game 6 too, because we were down 3-2. We were at home, and Cleveland went up. And late in the game, it was, you know, the game was teetering. It could have went either way. The lead kept changing, and I think it was like tied, you know, 89-89 with like 3 minutes left. I think I scored like 7 points in the last 3 minutes to close them out and force a game 7. And that was just dope to do, you know, in front of the fans, in front of the home crowd, you know, just to be able to protect home court like that, you know, as our team being the first time we was in the playoffs, like being able to go up against, you know, Cleveland and force a game 7, you know, it was awesome to do in Orlando. In the playoffs, you're gonna make it really hard on yourself if you're standing at the top of the key, you know, trying to break a guy down for 4 or 5 seconds taking the dribbles. You know, you gotta get right to your spot. Teams obviously were me. They don't wanna, you know, let me get to the rim and they wanna pack the paint. So a lot of it for me was working in the mid-range. And I mean, that was something that I knew coming into the playoffs. I was gonna have to, you know, make a lot of mid-range shots. I was gonna have to shoot, catch and shoot threes. I was gonna have to take what the defense gives me and just, you know, basically cut the fat from my game, you know, and just be super efficient as I could. Mentally, I came into the playoffs and was, you know, really locked in and not worried about what my stats were gonna be or, you know, how many shots I was gonna have to take. Like, I just wanted to do whatever it took to win and you know, get the job done.
What's your guilty pleasure song?
Well, here, I have a fair amount, I would say.
Greetings,
You had it queued up, bro.
I had it right ready, huh? Hey, you asked me that. That was easy.